Guys, thanks for tuning in, Coach Kizzy at Majestic Life Solutions. So, I want to talk to you. This it says the message says 24 hours in a day. So we're doing our affirmations at the same time. Okay, we're gonna do our affirmations at the same time, only because it's 24 hours in a day for you to decide to change at any hour on the hour. Every minute on the hour, whatever you want to call it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's 24 hours in a day. If it's 24 hours in a day, then it's plenty of time to make change, to get up and stand on business, stand on what you believe in, stand on your change, stand on your self-discovery, stand on your journey, stand on your beliefs. It's up to you. Can't nobody make you change. Just like faith. Let me tell you about faith. Faith is a choice. Faith is a choice. So if you don't have faith in yourself and you don't have faith in God, listen, just do with self right now. I'm gonna do with self right now. If you don't have faith in yourself, then you're not willing to change. Uh-huh. 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 Yes. Okay. So if you don't have faith in yourself, you're not willing to change. Because somebody have let you down in life so much that these 24 hours of the day, you're not willing to change. You're stuck in a cycle of negative Nancy. You're stuck in a cycle of negative Nancy. So these 24 hours a day, when you can have some time to get up at 6 a.m., wake up in the morning, your morning routine, wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And if you want to change your routine, you can wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, wake up, that's your wake up, that's your wake up. 6:30, exercise, go jogging, go do something. 7 o'clock is breakfast time. 7:30, personal development, even reading the Bible or journaling. 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., start work or study on something. 12 p.m., take a little lunch. 1 p.m., continue to work or study. 4 o'clock, start another little break, get your snack or something. 4:15 p.m., finish your work or study. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I try to follow in a day. In a day, by 4:15 and 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I try to do some activities or either just watch movies or something like that. 7 o'clock, have your dinner ready. Eight, relaxation. And look, 24 hours a day. 9:30, wind down, meditate, plan for tomorrow. Put you some goals on there that you want to reach, for tomorrow. You don't worry about tomorrow, but you plan your goals. Okay, you prepare. In 10 o'clock, you prepare for bed. I like to go to bed at 10. I like to go to bed at 10. I be fighting my sleep. I be sleepy at 7 o'clock, but I fight my sleep until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I like to go to bed at 10. And then in the morning routine, they just start over again. You understand what I'm saying? So it's 24 hours in a day. It's 24 hours in a day. So it's time for change. You got to change. You have to want change. You have to actually thrive for self, not for nobody around you. You have to thrive for yourself. You was born on this earth by yourself. You gonna go out by yourself. So who you gotta thrive for? You gotta thrive for self. I was born by myself. I'm gonna thrive for self. My parents are deceased. So it's just me on this earthly land. It's me and the most high God. So I thrive for myself. I don't thrive for the world. When you get that agreement with yourself, you'll start understanding what life is about. Then ain't nobody gonna stop you on your journey. Ain't nobody gonna stop your dreams and your goals and your hustle. I'm here by myself. When you get that mindset that you're here by yourself, you'll actually want to create something that make your life change. You understand what I'm saying? But even though that you probably got brothers and sisters and family and all that stuff, but you still here by yourself. When you die, your brothers and sisters not gonna go with you. They're not gonna go with you. You was born by yourself. You're gonna go out by yourself. So when is it time to pick up? Pick up the pace. Pick up the pieces. We gotta pick up the pieces in our life. It's a choice to do better. It's a choice to do better. It's a choice. 24 hours a day, you have a choice. You can sit around and do nothing, or you can sit around and do something positive with life. 24 hours. And just because you say, "Oh, I do stuff. I do stuff. I read something and I read something. I go to work." Do you when you leave work, do you pick up a Bible? Do you pick up something or pray? Do you manifest good things in your life? Or what do you do? Or do you just be foolish? A lot of us have been foolish for so long. A lot of us have been foolish for so long. And we want to know why we're not getting nowhere in life. Because you're foolish. That's why we're not getting. That's why a lot of people don't want to create something or want to do something for themselves because they're foolish. Only fools fall down. Only fools have crazy desires or set their life like it's perfect, but they walk around like they shit don't stink, but it stinks. It's foolish. You the co-creator of your own destiny. Mine might not look like nothing, but to me, it's something. To me, it's something. Because I had to step out on faith. I had to step out on faith to do what I had to do for self. Hmm. See, see, one thing that I have learned in life, when you done been riding in the dark for so long, when you done been riding in the dark for so long and being foolish, me, myself, being foolish, it at any point of time in your life, you can turn it around. As long as God give you breath in your body, you can turn your life around. You can turn your life around. But it's a choice. At any given point of time of these 24 hours a day that you can turn your life around. 24 hours a day. I can't even do my affirmations because I'm on it. 24 hours a day. I might be watching movies. When I get off here, I might be watching movies until probably 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I go to bed. I get back up on my platform. It doesn't matter how many times I get on here, but I'm dedicated. I'm committed to my journey. So I'm gonna give my inspirational messages to you guys. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm the co-creator of my own destiny. I don't allow people to create my destiny. I create my own destiny. I always been a boss. So that's what your mindset got to think. Don't speak something out of your mouth and then your actions line up with something else. I always been a boss. You understand what I'm saying? I always been a boss. I created that in my head, and that changed my mindset. I always been a boss. So therefore, if I always been a boss, then that's what a boss do. They step up to the plate. A boss steps up. because I'm a boss. Spirit, what message you have for me? All right, what's up with these? Keep working on mindset every day, 24 hours a day. You can work on mindset. I work on mine every day, regardless if I think I got it together all the way, all the way. I don't got it together all the way. I don't got it together all the way. I still need to take knowledge in. If you set your mind that I got it all, I got this. I got everything that I need, and you're not willing to grow and ask God for wisdom and all that stuff, then you're not willing to step out on faith and do your and create your destiny, create your journey. So no, I don't got it all. I'm still processing, I'm still learning, I'm still elevating. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to step out on faith for yourself. A lot of people, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people, and I'm gonna go with my sister in here, my sister. Her name Ashley, but I'm gonna go with her. I done told her to get on her platform and talk about her stuff on her platform. Correct, but she's stuck in a cycle. She's stuck in a cycle of people not wanting to view her content. She's stuck in that cycle where she don't want people to or they might judge her. They might feel this type of way. But you gotta step out on faith. You got to step out on faith. I told her just get a platform. Don't nobody even watch my platform, but my messages goes different places. That's what you gotta understand. When you start getting that through your head and start understanding that, you creating your own destiny. I said, get on because she's a victim of domestic violence, abuse. Women want to be comfortable enough to talk about that type of thing, right? If they want to be comfortable in talking about that type of thing, then therefore step out on your faith. Step out on your faith, child. Step out on your faith and create something. It doesn't matter about what you look like on there. I don't look like what I need to be looking like. I don't care about what I look like. As long as I'm given an environment to create where somebody is comfortable by speaking out. That's what the world is supposed to be about. For somebody can create, you're supposed to create a safe environment for an individual can say, well, if she can do it, I know that I can put it in my heart and I'm gonna follow her path. That's how we take care of trauma. But a lot of people are stuck in a cycle of unbelieving in themselves. They stuck in this cycle of unbelieving in themselves. So they just let life go. They just go with the flow of everybody else. So when you start thinking positive things into your life, you create a positive environment for those around you. For those around you. Not just for the people around you, it's for the world. The world will see your creativity. The world will see your creativity. Just because one person don't like it, somebody gonna like it. And if you start creating something, it'll change your life. You understand what I'm saying? It'll change your life. But you gotta walk out on faith. Ask God for that strength to even wait, to even get up, to even have confidence in yourself. That's why I talk about change. That's why I talk about mindset. Because people stuck in the unbelief of themselves. in that cycle. So my confidence in myself, bringing a safe, a positive environment for people to start understanding that they can be comfortable with themselves and be their authentic self and embrace who they truly are to the world. Because it'll give the world an environment, a safe environment. That's what we do on this earthly land. That's what we do on this earthly land. But a lot of people are stuck in that unbelief of themselves because somebody done drug them in the mud, told them that they not worthy of this. They ugly. They this and they that. But in God's eyes, who are you? You're a beautiful soul because He created you. So don't worry about what the world say. This is this you can't go by the patterns of the world or believe in the lies in the world. You have to create your destiny. Okay. Keep working on mindset. Yes, Lord. I will surround myself. I will surround myself. Hmm. I will surround myself around supportive and loving people. And guess what? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. One more thing I gotta tell you. One more thing I gotta tell you. Because when you start elevating and creating something in your life, when you start creating something in your life, and you walking on the path of God with God, let me tell you something. The right people would. Only thing you have to do is create. The right people will find you. The right people will. God will place the right people in your life to elevate you, to do more things in life because they see your confidence in yourself. Okay. You got to believe in yourself. You got to know, you got to believe in yourself. You got to have hope. Yes, you got to have hope. A lot of people have lost hope. A lot of people have lost hope. But I'm here to tell you, hope is still available to you. Hope is still available to you. But you have to believe in yourself. Hope is here. If you understand that life can can take us on a curveball. It can take us to another turn in life. But we gotta understand what life is about. When we start understanding what life is about, that curveball that we took was an opportunity. That curveball was an opportunity. But a lot of people miss out on the opportunity because they self-doubt themselves. They self-doubt themselves. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But guess what? I know who I am as an individual. I know who I am as an individual. So I create my own destiny. I learn from my mistakes and grow from them. I create my own destiny. The confidence that I have in myself, that can't nobody make me think about negative Nancy. Can't nobody drive me into negative Nancy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not this year. And if the Lord said the same, not next year. Because you have to be confident in yourself. You have to when I say value, you got to value yourself more than you value people. You have to value yourself more than you value people. Ask God for the strength, He'll give it to you. Ask Him for the strength, He'll give it to you. I deserve to take time for myself and practice self-care. And self-care just don't mean that, oh, I took a bath. I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. That's not that, that's just not self-care, baby. No, let me tell you. Self-care is mindset, changing your heart, asking God for another soul, not just restore my soul. Restore the person that I am. Restore me. Ask them. Ask them. And it probably be a lot of people just don't understand that everything that you do in life, God knows. He knows what you do. He knows what you do. But you have to have faith in Him and ask Him. God, I know. I know. I told him. I told him. He see me. He seen me when I was doing drugs. I look. Lord, forgive me for doing these drugs. Forgive me for doing foolish things. So I repent all that. I was foolish. I was foolish. But it takes a person in themselves as an individual that you are, as an individual I am. I have to stand up for me. I had to stand up for me. I can't pour into this cup right here. It got a little something in there. That's what I got right now. I got a little something that God gave me in my cup right now. You think I'm just to pour out this cup and give to somebody? No, because I'm valuing me. My journey is my journey. This is my journey. I'm not gonna pour out this cup. I'm gonna drink this water. So if I drunk that water, that means I'm pouring it to me, right? That means I'm pouring it to me. That's what you said. You set a standard for the world. You set a goal for the world. You set a safe environment for the world to open up to start believing in themselves again. I do. Because a lot of people are stuck. They walk they back against the wall, but how do you get your back from against the wall? How do you get your back from against the wall? Hard work, dedication to self. You got to be dedicated to self. You got to be in a relationship with yourself. You got to start understanding that when I'm in a relationship with myself, then I don't need nobody to be in a relationship with, because I am more than enough. And just like that lady said, I don't even know her name, but I wish I would know her name. Like she said, a lot of people afraid to be by themselves. And so if a lot of people are afraid to be by themselves, then what makes you think somebody else wants yourself? Want you? If you scared to be in a relationship with yourself, who want to be with you? Who want to be with somebody that's scared to be in a relationship with themselves? That means you ain't even valuing yourself. If you scared to be in a relationship with yourself, who want an individual scared to be in a relationship with themselves? I don't want nobody that's scared to be in a relationship with themselves. If you're scared to be in a relationship with yourself, that means there's something wrong with you that you need to fix before you even try to get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you need to fix with yourself. If you're scared to be in a relationship with yourself, if you always got to be with somebody, if you always got to have a man or a woman on your side, you scared to be in a relationship by yourself with yourself because it's something wrong with you. You need to clean yourself up. You really need to value yourself, because if you scared to be in a relationship by yourself, who on earth wants you? Huh? I've been by myself for 9 years. You understand what I'm saying? 9 years, and I've been in a relationship with myself for 9 years, and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm consistent on that path. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm in a relationship with God. I'm in a relationship with myself. I pour into me this cup right here. That's water. I pour into me. I drink my water and mind my business. You know? So that's how you got to do. That's what you got to do. You got to drink your water and mind your business. Well, drink your water, stay in your lane, and mind your business. Okay. My path is clear. Breakthrough is on its way. Every day I am becoming a better version of myself. Amen. Listen, that's what you want. That's what kind of mindset you want to have. That's why these affirmations, everything that I say out my mouth, I wanted to apply because I want to speak life into me. You understand what I'm saying? When I speak life into me, that's me. And just because I say my affirmations on here, you still have to say them to yourself. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. So therefore, your tongue is a powerful tool. It holds life and death. So if your tongue holds life and death, then you have to speak this out over yourself. You have to speak this out over yourself. You can't just go on my word. You cannot go on my word because how can you become a better version of yourself if you're gonna say, oh, he did them that's the same thing with a pastor. Like I told you before, challenge your pastor. If I say that I'm more than a conqueror, do you think that you're more than a conqueror? Do you think that? You have to believe that yourself. You have to believe that yourself. So when I say my affirmations, it's for you to actually write them down or either start saying them out loud to yourself. That's what these affirmations are for. These affirmations are for me. Okay? But they inspirational messages for you to actually start applying these to your life because you got to speak life over yourself. Because if you don't speak life over yourself, then who will? Who will? I said more than the conqueror. You are loved. Remember that you are surrounded by love and support from the divine and the universe. I express my ideals clearly with passion. Amen. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Um, I will inspire others to pursue their dreams and passion with my story. Listen, do you see what I'm doing for you right now? Do you see what I'm doing for you right now? I don't care who you are, but do you see what I'm doing for you right now? I am inspiring you to pursue your dreams and your passion with my story, with my journey. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say I walked out on faith. I walked out on faith. I walked out on faith. When you start having faith in yourself, let me tell you, what can't nobody put your back against the wall. When you walk out on faith, can't nobody put your back against the wall. You the only person that can put your back against the wall because if you let somebody confide in your business, if you let somebody confide in your affirmations, then you are what you answer to. Because it's just a throw off. It's just a throw off to get you off a track. But you gotta stay consistent on your journey. I don't care if you the police. I think you are the police. You the police. You the police or the detective, whoever you is. But I'm speaking life into you too. I want you to speak life into yourself. I don't care who you is. You can be the police, FBI. I don't care. But I'm inspiring you too, because you learning from me too. You understand what I'm saying? You learning from me too. I'm inspiring you, but you ain't gonna say it. You understand? I'm inspiring you too, Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer, I'm inspiring you too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm inspiring you too. That's why you be on here looking at me. That's why you be on here. That's why you be on here eyeballing me, watching me. Because I'm inspiring you. Because you know you want more out of life. I'm telling you, you want more out of life. But the traps of the lies in the world have trapped you in this mess. Uh-huh. They trapped you in this mess, Mr. Officer. They trapped you in this mess. And so now you want to gain clarity of how you can get yourself out of this mess that they created. Because they created a whole lot of mess. But only you can create your own destiny. Because whoever these folks is, they created a whole lot of mess. They done got officers in this stuff. Let me tell you, they done got officers in this stuff. They done got family, friends, everybody in this stuff. But y'all have to understand this. Understand this. to pull away from the dark. To pull away from the dark, you gotta pray. You gotta pray. When they start doing this whole mess, they manifest. They did rituals on y'all. Y'all are walking and y'all are walking with the devil. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. They did rituals. Basically, y'all are under attack and you don't know it. Y'all are under attack. Y'all got demons in the inside of y'all that y'all have to actually know how to get rid of them demons. That's what they did to you. Did you see how you act out in the things I'm gonna tell you something. When they do witchcraft, and they do different type of stuff, rituals and stuff, some of the stuff that you be thinking, it's not you thinking. It's the demons that they possessed inside of you that y'all walking in. And that's the God's honest truth. It's the demons that y'all walking in. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you, a lot of y'all feel like this is what y'all feel. Like it's something that's making me feel this way, but I'm not understanding why I'm feeling this way. I know that Lakia is my dog. I know that this and that, but it's something that's in the inside of you that you don't even know. That's why we're in a spiritual warfare. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand that. That's why I say people gotta understand what they getting themselves into. Like how like it's a control issue. Like how they text y'all on y'all DMs and they get y'all to do stuff because y'all under their spell. Y'all under their spell. Just like how they got these kids doing this, these kids are under their spell. I'm telling you the truth. This is some real stuff. I'm not gonna cuss, but this is some real stuff. And people do this. Y'all under attack. That's why we in a spiritual warfare. And these kids, like how these kids run around here and they do all this other stuff, and these people have them doing that. Y'all under attack, as well as I'm under attack. Y'all are under attack too, because they did this to y'all. Same thing they tried to do to me, but I did what I had to do. I made it backfire on them. Y'all under attack. But y'all thinking, y'all looking at it as in this is my friend, this is my family member, or this is my homie, this is whatever. But y'all under attack. Don't you see what, like on Facebook, or like all this like we under a spiritual warfare with a lot of pastors and all this stuff because they do rituals. They worship Satan. Y'all don't understand that because y'all never been through nothing like that. But the only thing that y'all know that, okay, well, it's money on the, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's money on the line. That's what y'all only looking at. It's money on the line. And that's how Satan drive you to him. That's how Satan drive you to him, because it's money on the line. Y'all don't care about nothing else but money. So Satan is in your life right now. Y'all in hell. I'm just gonna be real with you. You in hell. But it's a way that you can get up out of there. Okay? And that's the God's honest truth. Because they went to practitioners and things like that. Y'all under a spell. We are all under a spell. But I'm not. I'm not. It's a control thing. It's a control. These people are higher power politics. They with all this stuff, all kinds of stuff like this. So y'all, we are all under attack. Y'all understand that? Like the control issue that they have control issues. Like every time they hit y'all phone, like y'all can be asleep, but they want y'all to answer them at that moment. Right now. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. They'll keep on texting y'all. They'll keep on texting y'all. That's because y'all under attack. Y'all under attack. You understand that? You're walking in hell on earth. You're walking in hell. But they keep texting you. They keep texting you. They have you to do this. They have you do this. That you're gonna constantly have to do stuff because you not already sold your soul to Satan. You can get up out of that. You can get up out of that, but you done sold your soul to Satan. That's what When we go with Freemasons and they got Masonic lodges and stuff like that, you got to understand that they worship another God. They don't worship the Most High God. They pretend that it's the Most High God, but it's not the Most High God. They serve another God. But the first 10 commandments on the first one of the 10 commandments is I shall not serve no other gods before me. However it goes, whatever it is right now. But that's why they do that. You understand what I'm saying? They be up all night because they don't. Satan don't sleep because Satan try to attack you while you sleep. Satan try to attack you while you sleep. He attack your mind. Y'all don't understand that. That's one thing that you don't understand. And I showed on there before, like this Freemason. He was a police officer. He was a police officer, and he got out of that because he started understanding what they was doing. What they was doing. Yes, y'all don't understand it. Like look, see the text messages because it's a control issue. It's them that's in power. So your phone gonna always go off. They gonna want you to do all this other stuff. They gonna have. Baby, look, I ain't gonna sit here and explain it because y'all already under the wings of them. Every challenge I face is an opportunity for growth. But you gotta understand life. When you start understanding life, you'll start understanding like how what people can do to you. Voodoo. If you believe in that, even somewhat of that, even a little bit of it, if you believe in that, it'll work on you. Y'all under attack. Some people don't even know how. Some people, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Some people don't even know where they begin to start feeling like this. Cause y'all under attack. You understand? They when people are Satan driven, when people are Satan driven, they use anybody. They use kids. They use whoever because it's some kind of control issue. It's that they want whatever desire that they have, whatever desire that they have, everything that they do, they ain't gonna hold accountability to it. No, they gonna put it off. If they can't get to me, it's gonna be somebody else. Listen, what I'm telling you, it's gonna be somebody else that they choose because they can't hold accountability to their own actions. So it's gonna be somebody else. Right now, they see I'm not paying attention to them. I'm not paying attention to them. So if I'm not paying attention to them, they're gonna have to find somebody else. They're gonna find somebody else because they're not gonna hold accountability to their actions. Understand this. Yep, I'm smarter than the fifth grader, but not the ones on the television. Yeah, but not the ones on the television. Them little kids be smart. When I tell you, I tell you, don't call your kids dumb because them kids are smart. Don't call your kids dumb because they gonna play dumb. If you start calling them dumb, they gonna store that in their head and they gonna think they dumb. But I tell the kids right now, what you answer to, you are what you answer to. So if somebody call you dumb, don't answer to that. That's just some drama. Focus on positivity. Your thoughts create your reality. Focus on the positive to attract good things into your life. Wait patiently for God to act. My faith inspires me to take bold steps towards my goals. You are not alone in times of difficulties. Know that you are spiritual God. Your spiritual guides are watching over you. And another thing. And another thing. So do you see? Okay, look, do you see? September is going to be 3 years, right? 3 years. But a person would do the same thing over and over again. So you got to be up under some kind of something. And then I'm just gonna tell you straight up. How you gonna have your own life? How you gonna have your own life? Like these people up in here. I'm just gonna use them for example. These people up in here. How they gonna have their own personal life? How they gonna have their own personal life? They can't have their own personal life. They have a little life, but they have to tend to the power of Satan. They have to tend to that because they already got themselves involved in that. So these people gonna keep on doing this, keep on doing this. They sit outside all day long. They do this because they worship Satan. They don't worship the Most High God. That's why I say Satan disguises himself. Satan walks in disguise. Remember, he was once in the kingdom of God. He was once up there. So he know everything that God does. He know everything that God does. He can give you a good sermon. He can give you a good sermon. He can talk like a pastor, but he worshiped the devil. You better believe me. So if this message come across your For You page, this message was meant to find you somehow, some way. I thought I pressed the button. This message was meant to find you somehow, some way. And if did nobody tell you today that they love you, just know that God loves you, and so do I.